Hello class 7, welcome back to your English class. Children, today we are going to read a poem titled A Boat Beneath a Sunny Sky, written by a poet who goes by the name of Lewis Carroll. Now, Lewis Carroll is a pseudonym. It is a fictitious name. It is not the real name of the poet. The real name of the poet is Charles Lutwidge Dodson. He is known for his books Adventure in Wonderland and the sequel of the book Through the Looking Glasses. So most of his literary work he mainly wrote for the children. Okay, now in this poem, the poet remembers about a boat ride that he goes on with Alice and her two siblings. The poet also tells us, it also describes the sentiments, the feelings of the poet and of the children after they are separated. The poem also conveys the implacability, the cruelness of time with the images of its consequences, like the changing of season, the loss of innocence, which is accompanied um, during the transition from childhood to adulthood. Okay, the poem is an acrostic poem. Now, what is acrostic? Acrostic means when we take the first letter of each line, it makes a meaningful word. Let me give you an example from the poem only. Okay, for that we have to look into the book. Let us take the first letter of each line from line number 1 to line number 5. Okay, A, L, I, C, E. If we join these letters together, A, L, I, C, E, we get the name Alice. Similarly, if we'll take the first letter of the remaining lines, we will get the full name of Alice, that is Alice Pleasance Little. Okay, so that's called acrostic. That's why it's an acrostic poem, because the first letter of each line is giving us the complete name of Alice. A boat beneath a sunny sky, lingering onward dreamily in an evening of July. Now the poem begins with the poet recalling a day in the month of July. It was evening time and he was in the countryside enjoying a boat ride with 3 children. The sky was quite sunny, so it was quite warm. Children 3 that nestle near, eager eye and willing ear, please a simple tale to hear. Now there were 3 children in the boat with the poet, that is Alice and her 2 siblings. Now all 3 children were nestled near the poet. That means they were sitting near the poet. Eager eye and willing ear. They were sitting near to the poet with eager eyes. They had curiosity in their eyes. They were looking at him with curiosity and willing ear. And they were totally concentrating on what he is about to tell them. Pleased a simple tale to hear, and they were very happy to hear the magical stories, the happy stories, wonderful stories, amazing stories that the poet was about to tell them. The tone in the first 2 stanzas seems to be happy and alluring, because the poet is remembering about the good old days. He is remembering about the wonderful time he had when he went on a leisurely boat ride with Alice and her siblings. He is remembering, he is recalling how the children used to sit close to him, looking at him with curiosity, with curious eyes, and enjoying the tales, the magical tales of the wonderland which he used to tell them. The poem is also full of symbolism. The poet has used words which symbolizes something. For example, a boat here symbolizes time, and a sunny sky symbolizes childhood. So the image of the boat drifting down the river symbolizes the passage of time as the children move from their childhood to their adolescence. Okay. Long has paled that sunny sky, echoes fade and memories die. Autumn frosts have slain July. Now, the children are no more in the countryside. They have gone back to their own life. They are living their own life. And a lot of time has passed since the day the poet went on that joyful boat ride with the three children. The poet misses those days, and he misses the laughter of the children. He misses the curious eyes of the children, the eagerness he used to see in them when they used to wait for him to tell them a wonderful magical story. So he's remembering all those things, and he says that a lot of time has gone by, summer season is over, and with the passage of time, the memory of that time, that era, that summer has started to fade. Autumn frosts have slain July. Autumn frost means the winter season has come and the summer season is over. That means the winter days are there and the summer days are gone forever. In other words, the poet is talking about the childhood days. That is, sunny sky here signifies the childhood days when children were full of, innocence, wonder, eagerness. And he says that now with the passage of time, the children have moved on. They have grown up from being children to being adult. That means they have left their childhood behind and they have entered into adulthood. Autumn frost here means adulthood. Winter season signifies adulthood, and July, that is the summer season, it signifies the childhood. So the poet says with the passage of time, the children have grown up into an adult, and now because they have to move on to their life, they have to have to go to different places, meet new people, and they have to cater to their own needs. As a result, the memories of their childhood, the it starts fading, it starts vanishing. They start forgetting their joyful childhood days. Still she haunts me phantom wise, Alice moving under skies, never seen by waking eyes. Now, in this paragraph, in this stanza, the poet is talking about Alice. He was very fond of Alice. Out of the three children, Alice was the dearest to him because of her innocence and her qualities. She used to ask him a lot of questions. She was very curious. So he used to enjoy answering to her queries. And he says that just like a ghost, he is still haunted by memories of Alice in her childhood days. And he says that now, because she has grown up, she has become an adult, he can no longer see Alice as a child. The only time he is able to do so, the only time he can see Alice as a child is when he is fast asleep, when he is sleeping. So only in his dreams can he relive the childhood days of Alice. That's all for this time. The remaining three stanzas we'll cover in our next video. For the time being, read the poem till where I have explained, underline difficult words, learn their spellings, and also find their meaning. Okay, you have to write the meanings of the difficult words in your copy very neatly, in proper manner, and you have to do the homework also. in time, and please submit it the next day. Okay, so that's all.